no one did what Charlie Kirk did in regards to bringing God into the public discussion like Charlie Kirk did. No, no, in hundreds of years, probably. Like this is unbelievable. It really is. And look at all this violence. Look at all these fascists, guys. Look at all these fascists doing violent things. Now, you have to see the way this was covered. First on Fox News and then on CNN.
All right, Andrew, so what happened last night?
Well, Jesse, seems like it was a coordinated attack on a peaceful event. And you can't make this stuff up, as you said in your lead up, that they say in their flyers that we're inciting violence just by being on campus and hosting an event with Rob Schneider, a comedian, an actor.
That's the craziest part. It's the most insane thing is just by existing as a right-wing guy, you are inciting violence, and therefore they have the right to kill you. But if you're a left-wing guy and you're literally murdering people, it's mostly peaceful.
And the irony is just so rich because they say that our words are violence, but their actual violence is mostly peaceful. And so the university put the free speech plaza right in front of the entrance. So of course, all chaos broke out, and we were funneled into one entryway into this venue. And it took for that car backfire before the cops actually got into gear and actively engaged the crowd, these agitators, these far-left Antifa thugs. It took that because people thought it was an actual gun going off or a bomb exploding, and people started scattering, Jesse. So this was an absolute coordinated attack to disrupt the event, and thank goodness they failed.
I mean, do you think that any of the local officials purposely made it difficult, made it a little bit more dangerous?
Yeah, I mean, Jesse, I do actually. I want to be careful with what I say, but I will tell you, 2 weeks before the event, we had to switch to the university's ticketing system. And so what happens when you do that is it opens it up for far-left agitators and protesters, disruptors, to grab those tickets. And so what we had happen is that there was about 500...
No, dude, that is absolutely done on purpose to destroy them. Like, there's no way. That is absolutely malicious.
Tickets of people that didn't show up, and that's their whole game. They want to grab the tickets and then leave it empty to make it look like we don't have a big growing movement in the wake of Charlie's assassination. And the truth is, thousands of people were not able to get into this event because either their tickets didn't work, they got scared away, or harassed and attacked and had to flee the scene. And the university's response was, it's not our job to fill your event. Well, we filled it anyways, but there was thousands more that wanted to be there and were unable to make it because of the shenanigans with the ticketing system. And we've had that at other universities. It's actually become a common ploy of, I think, left-wingers within the admin that want to disrupt our event, that don't want us to be there. Well, we've got news for them. We're not stopping.
How about this?
It's crazy to even think about it. It's actually crazy to even think about it. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, they're literally scamming people on every level. All right, they with limited tickets and supply like that, and physical tickets so that agitators could actually steal the tickets so that people can get it, with no voter ID and voting machines that all break, and it's like they are rigging the system on every step of the way. Like it's not fair. Like people talk about how you need to be principled and stuff, but it's like you are playing by the rules and they are not. You can't win when only one side is playing by the rules. Like, the next time the left comes into power, and it's inevitable, if there isn't enough change, the next leftoid to come into power will round up and jail everyone that they considered a Nazi and a fascist. All right? You don't understand what we're dealing with here. You don't understand what we're dealing with. Like, this is the fight for the future of America. And people, in my opinion, are working way too hard to not talk about the actual issue.
This guy, Jihad. Can you believe this guy's name is Jihad? What was he trying to... He was trying to...
Last time a guy named Jihad was in the news, he was in England, and he stabbed 2 Jewish men in a synagogue, and he just murdered them in England. A guy named Jihad. It's the last time I heard of a guy named Jihad.
Catch that guy's, what, his cross off his neck?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to do. This was a peaceful guy. We have video from well before this altercation took place. He was just out there with his Red Freedom shirts, and he kept saying, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord. And they were agitating, they were attacking him, jeering, and he just remained peaceful until Jihad came up, grabbed his cross off his neck, and that poor gentleman went to go collect it, and the guy started attacking and assaulting him. And to his credit, he kept going. He wanted his cross back before the police. They obviously didn't know who started or what was going on. Both of them got cuffed. But ultimately, it was Jihad that is getting arrested, and he's getting charged, thankfully.
I mean, to be fair, you have no idea what this will do to Zohran Mamdani's aunt in the long run. People aren't willing to acknowledge the fact that Zohran Mamdani's aunt will face extra Islamophobia because of people named Jihad. Now, let me talk to you about UC Berkeley. All right, now this is from 2017. All right.
Don't tell me that.
It's a black student, I think, yelling at a white teacher.
Do not tell me that because
They're saying check your privilege to their professor.
first thing, you're going to say something to people that I've worked with, that I was very close with, from these communities.
At the end of the day, you're a white person, says the student lecturing the professor. Yeah, so anyway, like, this is the shit that the brain rot that this place is churning out. It's an actual propaganda breeding hole. It's insane. So anyway, the White House treated Antifa as a terrorist organization, and I completely agree with this take.
About rioters and violence, Antifa, and of course the media looking the other way. Video journalist Nick Sorter. Nick, thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate you having me, and I appreciate you continuing to shine a light on this story. When you see the legacy media in places like San Francisco just showed this local media outlet trying to use that mostly peaceful line again. Apparently they didn't learn from 2020 when they that meme that's been going around for years now, that it's a real photo of a CNN journalist standing in front of a burning building calling that mostly peaceful. I mean, would they also call the assassination of Charlie Kirk mostly peaceful? Was that a mostly peaceful event? There was only one person killed there. So I guess, with thousands of people in the crowd, they weren't killed, so I guess that means mostly peaceful. Where is the line? How many people need to be killed for it to be actually broadcasted by the media as a violent event?
Yeah, and meanwhile they go nuts if an illegal alien is being arrested, right? Illegal alien is using a child, grabbing him from the back seat of the car and trying to use that kid as a human shield and then faking a seizure.